today. From
now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That is definitely what we call a defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 30. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Jackson going for Jefferson downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. There's Jefferson to pull that in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's in
touchdown. It's complete. Tyreek Hill with touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stop. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunky.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyreek. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. From the 17, Jackson flushed out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red shot. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Eluding the pressure right. They complete it to Hill. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as the Ravens push further out in front.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
They go play action now. Jackson, and going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 9-yard touchdown run. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Jackson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for
Jackson. Hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
To throw is Jackson.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And the Rams will take over here at their own. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised.
They've got his man complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down.
Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And some strong running. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Nifty move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They have the night.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that a good outcome for Sean McVay as the challenge is successful.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Rolling to his right. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. Now he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Jackson now. Flush to his right. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Jackson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the... First of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the side. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore,
they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13.
they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago. With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Jackson out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some... And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
This is taken at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Sliding out of the pocket. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll roll him out right. And just Shattuck gets through, and now an opening. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Not sure how you feel about it, but to me, I think we're seeing it in front of our eyes. This league continues to change. Look at the moves you ordinarily get from a running back from the quarterback position.
Yeah, that's like a Le'Veon Bell type move right there. But you're exactly right. The game's kind of evolving in that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the quarterback is rapidly becoming an extra running back as well.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they go play action now. Burrow.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
The ball comes out, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got squad.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Burrow on play action. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Harris.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris
with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to run it with Harris. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Jackson's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. He'll buy some time right. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket.
And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the 1st quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Play action. It's Burrow. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow able to hit his target, Claypool. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off inside the 10. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year, and we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here, escaping the pressure right. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now a first down carry for Harris. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Burrow's throw complete to Freiermuth.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris
with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Flushed out right.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll roll him out right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 27, Burrow. Eluding the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Odafe Oweh picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They go play action with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. That's reeled in by Claypool. What a catch. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. He gets it complete to Harris. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Burrow. It's brought in by Harris. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed. I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. That's out to Hill, right side complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. It's Hill, complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! Devin Duvernay in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
That's complete to his tight end, Fryermuth.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first down, Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Escaping the pressure right. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the interception, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. So Mike Tomlin correcting his assessment to throw the flag there.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? He's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Michael Pittman.
His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
12.
They're going to run it with Harris. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. First down and more for Jackson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point. And they will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
T. Higgins
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. To throw again is Jackson, rolling to his right. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass run.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And now off to the races down the right side. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Harris, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. He'll try again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
One, but incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Buying time to his... And a big loss here as he's taken down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have the coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line block.
today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. To throw again on second down. Jackson gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Jackson will throw again. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Malik Jackson, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And he's got this to Jefferson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Christian McCaffrey. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's third down. Now it's Jackson. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Bateman there, and it's 3rd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Ravens touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll roll him out right. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now Jackson on 1st down.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jackson on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away, and both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20. Disappointing way to close out the season.